me to be on homecoming court. I can't explain how good it feels to be in front of you guys. Knowing I was one of the 5 chosen to represent our school makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I'd also like to thank my handsome friend, John Gunderson, for escorting me. Hashtag single for all the ladies out there. When court was announced on the intercom, I was really shocked. I mean, ask anyone in my AP Psych class. Once I heard my name, my jaw literally dropped. I couldn't believe it. Sometimes I think people get the wrong idea of what being on homecoming really is. I know growing up, me especially, I always looked at it as like the girls in these crazy big white dresses. But, I mean, look at these girls behind me right here. All of these girls on court, I realize they're all people who have contributed to our school and our class with their own unique talents. I have contributed to my school over the past 4 years, and I can honestly say I have received much more from what I've given than I could ever imagine. Being president of my class, I get fundraisers going, and I bring money in our class so our year can be enjoyable, because that dollar makes me holla. But,
all right, honey boo boo. Come on.
She's lost it.
She lost it.
I've also been in the fashion show for my past 3 years in KWHS High. I model for my best friend Alice over here, who makes these amazing garments. I joined gardening club once Olivia DeLon started it. Kudos to her and her vice president, Mr. Jonathan Monhead, keeping our school looking dandy with those plants. Being involved feels great because I have met some incredible people and contributed to our school in a positive way. As I said before, it's funny that the more you give, the more you seem to receive. Another thing that I've learned in high school is to not judge too quickly. It's a walking cliche, I know, but it's true. Yes, it's our first instinct to judge someone or something, and that's fine. I've learned to be open-minded on everything that life has given and showed me. Because as teenagers, we have to come to school. And we either resist it or embrace it. You know, we make our days good or bad. And I found that the more open I am to people and experiences, even classes and teachers, the more fun I have. Take AP macroeconomics, for example. Who knew I would end up loving this class? And it was primarily because of Mr. Jimenez and his famous stare, at his desk, and was just like, yeah, the kind of stare that a few of you guys out there are giving to these ladies up here. And hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. KWHS is a melting pot, and our homecoming is a prime example. And I mean, look, we got Russian, French, Haitian, little mix of Filipino and Irish, and Italian. We're pimping all over the world. And I wouldn't want it any other way. But I've also learned to not put my energy towards the negatives. Another one of my favorite teachers, Mr. Whaley, taught me that. Once you have a negative thought, you start thinking about it, then you start talking about it, and then it becomes alive. Right, that's true. And ever since he told me that, honestly, I was like, you know what? That's a good way to look at it, because I would always come up to him and, I don't know, I guess I was just really negative. And after he told me that, I was like, zip, oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. And it just keeps going in, around, and it drives you cray-cray. As Mr. Kramer would always say, you go loco in the cabeza. And for what? It's unneeded. We all only have so much energy to go around. So don't waste yours on things that don't matter. And believe me, a lot of it doesn't matter. But for the things that do, like building relationships with each other, our school, our families, that takes time to invest yourself in. I know we always hear it, but high school does fly by, and you do need to enjoy it. Enjoy your youth, because life is too short. I mean, as Mr. Denhart would say over here, how many times you live, Lola? Yeah, I'd be like, you only live once, Eric, YOLO. It's true. You just gotta live. And do the best you can, because that's all you really can do. I want to thank you guys for your time, letting me stand up here and have this speech. Love my class. I love these ladies. I'm so happy to say that these girls are good friends of mine, and experience this with them is one journey that I will never forget. Thank you. Mom, I love you. She wanted me to say it. I love you, Zoo.
I got it.
You got it. They're doing